Okay, B for you, star stop, and the beauty of what's happened जब से pandemic start हुआ है, we can go all across the world and meet all our friends, family, and stars. They don't have to even come back to the studio anymore. I have a feeling कि this is the new normal which they are never going to get out of. And one of the all-time favorites of all ages starts from here and goes all the way till there. He's also started here and go all the way till there. Shan, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Belgrade in Serbia.
Yes, Salal, I'm here on a family holiday, and I thought, why not share some Belgrade vibes, some Serbian vibes, pata nahi, whatever that meant. But basically, just connect back home, wherever you go. It's always nice to meet up with friends and chat up with Salil, of course, and we both go back almost 20 years now. So glad to be a part of this wonderful. मैं थोड़ा सा सुबह सुबह एक ब्लैक कॉफी पी लिया हूँ यहाँ सुबह सुबह हुई है.
But tell me something. Are you somebody who loves your holidays also a lot? Because बहुत कम जगह खुली हैं where you can go right now, and you already have taken off. तो रशिया की बहुत पिक्चर्स आ रही थी, and now I am assuming कि सर्बिया and बेलग्रेड की भी पिक्चर्स आने लगेंगी.
Yeah, बिल्कुल. See, there are options वही थे. रशिया था, Mexico and Serbia. But the point was that we were actually getting मेरा जो बड़ा बेटा आप कह रहे थे ना voice for all ages. अब एज ये आ गया है कि मेरा जो बड़ा बेटा है, he's now 19 and he's been admitted to USC.
Wow.
So USC, so we are it's like a send off for him.
Sweet.
So it's very important that we get him safe and sound into the US. So with my little research, not mine actually, by Radhika does all these things, she felt that Russia, Mexico could be on the rise again in terms of, so वहां से निकलते हम फंस ना जाए. So Serbia is a very quiet place. Also, it's not like so much of a, I mean, when you go for a family thing, it's not so much of a party kind of place.
Right.
It's in Mexico, you'll go to Cancun or something, unlimited food and swimming pool, और ये वो कुछ ना कुछ लफड़े हो ही सकते हैं. But this is more a quaint, very
But how's the atmosphere abroad? Like there's this perennial thought of doom in India कि अगर खोलेंगे, हालांकि they don't follow it. I mean, only Mumbai seems to be in a semi-quarantine zone or a semi-lockdown zone. But how's the mood abroad when you're meeting people and chatting about it? Are they now starting to believe that vaccinated, so forget it now, we can't do much?
Over here in Serbia, they're not that paranoid. I mean, I want to give you like a small example. हम लोग लुफ्तांसा में आ रहे थे, और मेरा बेटा सोते सोते थोड़ा मास्क उसका उतर गया था, while he was sleeping. वहां भी उसको जगा के एरोसिस बोल रही है, please wear your mask.
Okay.
So I mean, you're in your own space, whatever your flying business is not like there's anyone next to you. फिर भी वो mask चढ़ा के, how do you sleep with the mask on? It was like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But they were very strict on the flight at least, and good enough. I mean, better to be safe than sorry. यहाँ the good thing is that people are not going that crazy. Unless you get into a store or you go into essentials कुछ खरीदने जाते हैं, go to supermarket, you need to have a mask on. But on the street, at least you can खुल के सांस ले सकते हैं. छुट्टी खुल के सांस ले सकते हैं. Can you imagine the times, bro? We travel all the way just to breathe a little bit.
Unfortunately, ये सारी जो science films that we watch, these sci-fi films, they're all coming to real now. Water and air. These are going to be the two most expensive commodities, I feel.
That's very sad, and I hope that we can turn this around. हम कुछ ऐसा करें कि ये जो situation है, we can actually pull out of it safe and clear. I just feel कि some of our greatest industrialists, so-called billionaires, planning to go to another planet.
Space.
जबकि इस planet की थोड़ी सी अगर उनके इतने पैसों के 10-15% से भी काफी सुधार हो सकती है. जो if they could think of that, I'm told, like even Elon Musk, I'm told has a strong South African connection. Right. And we all know that Cape Town in South Africa, one of the most beautiful places in the world, has no water.
Absolutely.
And here is a man taking us to the moon. Could have fixed the water situation in Cape Town at least, which is close to his heart.
Yeah, the 4 or 5 of them have so much money, they can do anything they want. Anyway, that's their bit. Unfortunately, can't do much. But on a... But I like the zone also. This technicality has changed a lot of things for artists also. Whenever I speak to so many, I remember speaking to Badshah at one time. He said, first 1 month of the pandemic last year, he said, I made music. After that, I got bored and I was playing PUBG. So he was playing PUBG for a long time, and him and Astha became best gaming buddies, right? I spoke to Vishal. Vishal had gone off to his space, in Lonavala, and he was living there and he's making his body and all that. Everyone's gone through their own sort of switch off and getaway zone. Is it tough for creative people to get back in, especially people like you that are making songs, thinking about it, or composing? Can you just switch on and switch off, or you have to stay like logged in?
And I honestly feel most of us can switch on and switch off, and we should. If we don't switch off, then it's very difficult to switch on. ज़्यादातर क्या हो जाता है कि a lot of
Yeah.
us, I mean, especially musicians that I know, they have an issue switching off.
Yeah.
So when you're constantly burning, it's difficult for you to keep that creative zone going. और जब switch off होते हैं तो फिर बोलते हैं कि नहीं भाई हमें तो अभी totally switch off होना है. So I feel music is a stress buster. Music or whatever we do, creating songs, trying to figure lyrics, trying to figure tune. It's a fun process. And on certain days or certain moments वो बात नहीं बन रही है. So you have to give in to that कि नहीं बन रही है. भूल जाओ, छोड़ दो, कुछ और सुन लो, कुछ और कर लो, कहीं घूम आओ. But अचानक से वो आ जाएगी. So it's not कि अब मैं म्यूजिक नहीं करूंगा, अब तो मैं सिर्फ गेमिंग करूंगा या अब मैं सिर्फ वादियों को देखूंगा. Because music comes in those times only.
Yeah.
अब मैं बैठा हूँ, अभी गाना बनेगा. It doesn't happen like that. At least not for me. I don't know what is that formula कि आपको बैठ के immediately एक गाना आ जाएगा. So it actually comes to you when you switch off. So it's
No, that's a very important thing. Even for writers, it happens a lot. When they go to Goa, sitting in front of the waters and all, suddenly they start writing so much more. But you've not really been.
now Swanand hai na, Swanand Kirkire.
Yeah.
So he has written most of his songs on the pot. So not even in a.
Really?
तो he tells me नहीं भाई वो लोग कहते हैं कि चलो खंडाला जाएंगे वहां कुछ थॉट आएगा और फिर मैं बोलता हूँ रुको मैं जाके खंडाला होके आता हूँ. It's an internal joke, maybe I shouldn't be saying it, but people have written some of their best songs. We've heard John Lennon writing his best songs on a bus ticket, in the middle of thing.
What about you? Your most ajeeb spot where you've thought of a track or hummed a tune would be?
For me, I've noticed the first thing in the morning you wake up. Yeah. And what you have to just resist is take your phone. Leave your phone when you wake up in the morning. Just give it about 15-20 minutes, and something will filter out, maybe through your dream or maybe through somewhere. Something comes through, and just think about it. And so very often it happens in the first 10-15 minutes of the morning.
Ah, sweet. Lots of changes happening.
Especially where you're stuck. If you're stuck on something. You're writing a story, Salil, and you're stuck. You feel that ये plot नहीं बन रहा है यार, कुछ I need to twist it around. तो सुबह आके just think over it and टक करके वो आ जाता है.
I think that's a very important thing. What you carry in the night, you'll end up sort of being able to carry forward in the morning if you're sleeping, and if you keep your mind open for thoughts.
Yeah. Problem is that we get up in the morning and we get our phone on or फिर WhatsApp messages और ये वो and there.
All right, we take a little break. Shan, straight from Serbia. That's right. He's in Serbia on a holiday and joining us. Majboor, his new track is out, and of course, lots more to talk about, so don't go anywhere. All right, you're back on Star Stop with me, Salil, and I think the beauty of the pandemic was that we were able to adjust to people not being around us. पहले क्या होता था कि if you were not together, कुछ काम नहीं हो सकता था. And today, Shan is sitting in Belgrade in this amazing, beautiful location in Serbia. Brother, thanks so much for joining me. We're in a very interesting zone also. The last year and a half has, I think, seen the biggest change in the media world for all of us. I see a lot of artists also making a comeback and using newer talent, producing new stuff. So Himesh has made a bit of a comeback. Shreya Ghoshal has made a bit of a comeback. A lot of you guys were actually not away because you all were taking part in reality shows and singing and being in front of everyone. Now, are you more in tune with what is required? Because there's a great flow of talent going back and forth. There's a small gap, but because of the digital world, बहुत सारे लोग वापस आने लग गए. Do you see a pattern in that?
No, I mean, if you look at Shreya Ghoshal or Himesh, I think they've been there more than most of us. I mean, for them to make a comeback, I mean, they'll have to really join Elon Musk to the moon.
No, but what I mean is, they releasing new music and like Shreya's making, so releasing new music and like Shreya's making new music with electronic beats. She's trying out some new things because she feels now's the right time.
they're
Yeah.
doing something different. Yeah, they're definitely trying. They're going to a different space. Himesh, known for his Bollywood songs, now is like actively making non-Bollywood songs on his own label. Shreya doing the same thing. I've been at it also for a while,
Yeah.
but I think it's required at some point. You have to. You can't carry on in the same. क्या bell curve बोलते रहते हैं ना?
Correct.
So at some point you'll be sliding off the bell curve if you carry on doing the same thing. And I think a lot of us creatively get bored also. So you want to try something different. It may not necessarily be a great business plan or a great, कि चलो यार ये करने से ये होगा और फिर वो होगा. But I think at some point, like I'm sure, Himesh, I know he's unstoppable.
Yeah.
हम कभी बैठे हैं, we're having a cup of tea, suddenly एक minute time, and he starts humming a tune onto his dictaphone, and it sounds really nice, but it's like ऐसा क्या हुआ? नहीं अभी एक tune आया था. Thinking, was he listening to me? Was he interested in what we were talking about, or was he, so? But I've seen that with him so many times. So he said, "नहीं दिन में if I don't make 2 or 3 songs ना, then मुझे चैन नहीं आती है." So I can imagine he must be having so much of music, which because of reality shows or whatever he was not being able to bring out. So अब ये सब निकल रहा है. And with Shreya again, her brother. Since we're talking about these two, there's a little backstory. Shreya again, her brother's a fantastic musician, guitar. He plays the guitar, and so kahin na kahin, he dabbles with a lot of electronic music, and so I think kahin na kahin, I'm assuming that this twist to her production, could have come from there because she, as a singer, is more of a purist, and I mean she sung every kind of music, but she's very good with those Indian classical.
No, but generally for most of the singers, do you think this is the best time to experiment also and come out with music? Because although consumption is very high, and I'm seeing not necessarily very knowledgeable musical sounds or people, they are very accepting of all kinds of music. So Tony Kakkad is one example. He doesn't try to make it very complicated. People say it's a fad. It may be a fad, but it's going on for quite a while now. He's been there for 2-3 years. A lot of people criticize even the bigger rappers of our country. Sometimes Basha Baji is criticized. But I feel that the people are no longer as critical. I mean, they're more critical of films and cinema now, not so critical of music. Do you think that that's a good thing?
No, music is entertainment first thing. The first thing that a song does for you is it's like a mood changer. It's like an uplifter. It's like a fun thing. It takes you to another place for that little 3-4 minutes. It keeps you feeling, brings a smile to you, or takes you back into nostalgia or whatever. So taking music too seriously, I think, is a problem that we musicians have. It was never, no one has ever told you that I want to listen to a song that will change my life. Right? They are saying कि मुझको entertainment चाहिए, and that's all there is to it. So there is where I draw the fine line is that is this song sending a wrong vibe? Is it sending a wrong in the sense like a dark? Is it taking you to a dark place? Yeah. Is it trying to encourage a certain a kink that shouldn't be there? So that is where I draw the line. The music should take you to a positive place. If it's taking you lyrically or through the tonality of the voice or through the kind of sonically harsh beats, if it's kind of making you aggressive, making you like a passive aggressive, I'm saying not aggressive, but if it's taking you there, then that is where it's going wrong. So as musicians, I'm saying our responsibility is to entertain. But our responsibility is very much also to make sure that the listener is not being provoked or pushed to something that is not positive. कि अगर आपकी लिरिक में आप वो बार अरे मैं तो ये हूँ देख के तेरी माँ को पूछ मैं कौन हूँ, if you go into that vibe, then I think somewhere and a girl is listening to it, sometimes I find it very weird. How will she?
This happened in the 80s and 90s in America when a lot of rapping had started. When you had Tupac Shakur and you had a lot of others, where they had this very aggressive vibe. They had a reason for doing that also in their music. And they said because... Absolutely. But it did influence a large part of the public. But my question is, how do you manage to bring them forward and back? It's like a marriage of two worlds which don't really want to meet. So your new track is out. you're thinking of making new music. How are you sitting and deciding how do I make sure that even sales wise, numbers wise, streaming wise भी मेरा ज़्यादा रहे, plus मैं अपने सारे उसूलों को तोड़ूं ना?
No, see, the point is, Salil's put me in a good spot. The point is that, see, we have youth. Now, we cannot prototype youth. We can't say कि बस youth को यही पसंद है और youth को यही चाहती है. तो यही करो. And especially in a country like India with 1.4 billion people, I'm sure there are many so-called super niches of various types of thinking youth. आज भी लोग गुलाटिया करते हुए सिद्धिविनायक जाते हैं, तो वो भी यूथ है, और आज भी गुलाटिया करते हुए पब से निकलते हैं, वो भी यूथ है.
Yes.
So it's finally at the end of the day you have to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
You can't say that this is what they want, तो मैं ये कर रहा हूँ. You have to say कि this is how I want to influence the youth. This is what I want to talk about. And within that, like I said again, entertainment quotient has to be at the top priority, because अगर आप उनको connect ही नहीं कर पाएंगे उनके साथ, तो फिर how do you influence them? You can't connect with them only. If there's no vibe only that the youth get from you, then there's no point. So a little bit of so-called research थोड़ा कर लेना चाहिए. जैसे कि अभी जो मैंने गाना अभी recently release किया है, तो I felt कि the last 2-3 सालों में ना वो एक ढोलक तबला वाला rhythm फिर से आ गया है, और कहीं ना कहीं वो शायरी 90s की चीजें फिर से लोग enjoy कर रहे हैं, appreciate कर रहे हैं, thanks to reels, thanks to these 30-second things, there's a technical thing to it also, because वो जो 2 लाइन में आप जो बात कह जाते हैं ना, वो 30 सेकंड के अंदर आ जाता है. लेकिन जो हम लोगों ने जो वो एक नया शुरू किया था ना, by the time you reach the chorus, you're already into a minute and a half of the song. तो reels के 30 सेकंड में वो कैसे आएगा?
Correct.
So for instance, like तूने जो गम दिए थे मंजूर हो गए, यूं तेरे इश्क में हम मजबूर हो गए. 20 सेकंड के अंदर आ गया. यूं तेरे, one more time, इश्क में हम मजबूर हो गए. वहाँ एक आंसू भी गिर गया. और बस आप you became a आप TikTok पे हिट हो गए, आप रील्स में हिट हो गए.
But that really changed the game, right? When Lamborghini became a hit thanks to TikTok, a lot of musicians, जैसे उनकी जिंदगी में वापस पंप हो गया लाइफ, कि हम कर सकते हैं, पुराने गाने वापस ला सकते हैं, let's just go directly to the audience. Has that happened directly in India, do you think, where labels are now, yes, there, but you can reach out directly to an audience? You are there, you've known, you've made your own music, you've tried to be with the labels, you've tried to be on your own also. Do you think now that you can reach out directly thanks to music streaming apps?
Yes, of course, you reach out directly, and I mean that of course has been happening for a while. जब से music streaming apps आए हैं, in fact, I think YouTube was created just for this, to encourage individuals who don't need or don't have that kind of.
No, in India, but do you think it's in India? Do you think it's caught on? In India, do you think it's caught on big enough for an artist to be independent of any sort of associations? They can do it alone.
Yeah. तो वो वहीं से बात किया ना. Of course, on streaming you put it out. Like forget me, my son that I'm talking about, Disco, we're going to drop him to Gressi. So he's put out so much of his music, which is now on Spotify, which is now on playlists on Spotify. So ये कोई नहीं पूछ रहा है कि ये कौन है, इसकी credibility क्या है, कितने साल industry में रहा है. But गाना अच्छा है, चलो डाल देते हैं. It's a great track. So of course that is a brilliant thing that is happening. And if you look at the indie movement, so to say, or the desi hip hop movement, so to say, it's a perfect example of how without there's a direct connection with your audience, and some of them have become so hugely successful and very good at what they do also in that genre. So that is a fantastic thing. Or of course the issue comes with people like me, जहाँ एक mindset बन गया है कि यार ये तो बॉलीवुड का सिंगर है, अरे इसका तो तन्हा दिल से बेटर कोई गाना ही नहीं है, या फिर बॉलीवुड में तो चांद सिफारिश, वो पहली बार, वो सब गाने हैं इसके, तो अब ये क्या कर रहा है, क्यों कर रहा है. So for us we have to kind of वो white wash तो नहीं होने वाला है. You can't just tell people को वो भूल जाएंगे तो मुझको भी भूल जाएंगे. My entire identity is that. So I can't take a chance and tell them, don't bother about Chand Sifarish and thing. But for me to now connect with the new audience is very important. ये तो है ही. So for instance, if I put out anything, तो वो एक streaming में एक 2-3 लाख या your YouTube में 1.5 million वो एक है. So I know I have a certain, you know.
Yeah, but that's a huge benchmark. You know, people tend to say this 1-2 million is very small. It's 20 lakhs. It's a lot. And and people have started saying 100 million too easily. They need to understand that 1-2 million is like is impossible, yeah. But you know, B4U goes out to so many people abroad, and South Africa, as you mentioned also, you know, we were talking about Elon Musk. It has a very large audience for B4U as well. You have to sing one song for the NRI audience where who will still want to see Shan from the olden days and from the younger days, where a lot of youngsters like me, when you were also young, have grown up and we still want to feel a connection. As we were discussing the other day, they want the Sarson Ka Khet again. And they'll want to see Shan in his finery again, singing for all those tracks. I want you to sing one track for them also because a lot of them are still at home and they've just started to get out. One track for them, what you feel is one of the most asked for tracks when you go abroad to perform.
Well, of course, the Fana song is, and it's such a coincidence. I was just talking to Kunal Kohli ji, only the director of the film. We're working on a song together. So, so ho jaye, Chand se Farish.
Yeah.
La 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 la. चांद सिफारिश जो करता हमारी देता वो तुमको बता शर्मो हया के पर्दे गिरा के करनी है हमको खता जिद है अब तो है खुद को मिटाना होना है तुझ में फना चांद सिफारिश जो करता हमारी देता वो तुमको बता.
I love how you can just wake up and just sing like this. Does Radhika make you sing? Chalo Shan, sing something for me. Are you made to do that ever in the house?
She's actually started something on her reels, which is called My Jukebox. Where अचानक मैं कुछ काम कर रहा हूँ और I've just woken up, or she'll wake me up and say, "Come on, sing the song for me," and I have to be like, "Okay." हम जो चलने लगे. So
I think this is great. It's great to see.
It got quite popular.
It's great that you're being able to balance both the worlds. I think new tracks, old tracks, and you know, I think there's going to be an amazing. I think the digital world has history, civics, geography, everything set in one. Something before you leave, something you want to give your fans out. Just want to say something to them. You know, where they can catch your new tracks on all the platforms, of course. But something you'd like to say to them?
No, of course. Also, you know, while we're on the B4U platform, I want to say I'm a big believer in radio and television because you know this is where you can be surprised by something. You know, something that you're watching your television, you're listening to radio, and a track comes around. You know, and it just you get it just takes you on. I've heard some of my best music accidentally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of your best or seen some of your best films just like that. जाते जाते B4U में कुछ चल रहा है, अरे क्या है देख लेते हैं. Turns out to be wow. You know, this is something I want to listen to again. So and of course there's a whole generation who still believe in this kind of a natural format of entertainment.
Of course, me. I've been here 20 years. I wouldn't believe in it.
Forget कि you know besides the youth और भी लोग हैं इस दुनिया में यार.
Of course.
कि हम भी जिंदा है. You know, we're pretty much active, alive, and we still influence the market to a certain extent with our tastes and our choices. So keep watching and listening. I say keep watching B4U and listening to because Salil is a part of so many things, radio, television.
I'm trying to survive everywhere. I'm going to swim in every talab. That's the only way I can survive.
Swimming aati hai na to kisi bhi jagah pe you can swim. Basically, it's that.
Bilkul, Shan. Thanks so much for joining us and have a lovely, lovely holiday. And we'll be looking out for more pictures and reels from Radhika as well.
Yeah, I'm going to get some done today.
All right, brother. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye, brother. Thank you so much. And that, of course, Shan. And like he said, so much is changing. So many new reality shows, so much more reality TV. But we're all, I think, understanding the true meaning also of what a television is. And the original mediums, whether it's radio, whether it's television, will always be so beautiful because when you're just walking past and suddenly you see a track coming, it even happens to me also. When suddenly I see an interview and I was like, wow, that's awesome. And if you go online, you've got to sort of search for it. So that element of surprise will always be there in the traditional mediums. That's what I love so much. So take care, guys, and I'll see you soon on B4U Star Storm.